Oh god. Yeah. Yes. Hello? Oh no. Fucking. God damn it. Nice. Nice. How we doing? Are we doing okay? People in stream doing good. I wanted to play some Cold Waters tonight. This is the shittest intro I have ever done. But I thought, what? Fucking, we could pander around for ages, but I do just fancy getting into some Cold Waters. Like, fucking, this probably will be the fastest transition into a game on my channel, I think, in the last 3 years. I was kind of a bit torn. What did I want to play this evening? I was like, do I want to play some LA Noire? That was my first thought. Just haven't quite broken anything. No, there we go. Yeah, my first thought was like, oh, do I want to break into some more LA Noire, do some more stuff? And I was like, no, I'm not really. I don't know. Like that needs some actual brain power, and I'm just like, my brain's not working tonight. It's taking me a long time to figure stuff out. So I was like, nah, we'll be alright. We'll save that for maybe tomorrow or something. And then I thought to myself, oh, do I want to play some Armour? Actually, I thought to myself, I quite fancy playing some Divinity Original Sin, but I couldn't find like a group of people to play it with, if you like. Womble's basically playing round-the-clock PUBG on the new desert map, and so's everyone else. So it's difficult to find someone from ZF. I ended up finding Digby, Social System, and Messy Essie, who are all frequents on the ZF server. And none of them, well, one of them wasn't here tonight, and such is the problem with co-op games. If one person can't make it, then the whole thing's off. So I was kind of like, oh, okay, what's left? I know, let's play some Cold Waters. Now, I wanted to mod the lower visibility water into the game, but I can't find it. And my worry is that if I can find it, it's quite an old one. And maybe there's been some updates to the game that may render it broken. So I thought maybe we should play without it. What I have done is I've installed the more playable subs mod again, which is pretty good. So yeah, that should be a great. Could do some LA Noire later. Yes, that's it. I found The Long Dark on Steam sale and decided to get it because of your streams. Well, thank you very much, Stormlord. And I'm sure Hinterland Games will thank you as well. Brilliant. Right, if I click this button now, everything should whir into life. Beautiful. Right, we have like the full more playable submarines mod in today. So we got Russians and then the rest of the Russians, Americans, and the rest of the world basically.
Oh yeah.
Lucy, thanks very much, or Lucy's plural. Thanks very much. So we got George Washington, the Edgar Allan class, a few different ones. I'm not sure what I want to play. I'm actually probably going to be quite boring and just play a PEMIT or a Permit class submarine. I quite like the Permit, so I think I'm going to just play a Permit in this run. Or do we want to play a Russian submarine? I don't know. We could play a Russian sub. Where's the Russian Navy? Here we are. I'm not doing anything like playing the Red October or anything like that. That's we found out the nuclear arsenal on the Red October wasn't quite as good as we thought it was. We could play like some kind of nuclear attack submarine, like an Akula or a Charlie or a Victor or something. What do we think? Am I going to kill some whales? I mean, it might. I'm not going to try to kill any whales, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So what do we want to do? Do we want to play... Are there any good British ones? The British have got some in there. Let's see. Let's see if I can find the British. Just keep clicking. Here we are, GBR. So we've got the... Right at the top, we've got the Astute, Trafalgar, Swiftsure, Dreadnought, Valiant, Churchill, Resolution, Vanguard, so on and so on. It would probably be the Swiftsure class submarine that would be time era or time period accurate if we were to play during that. I guess also the 1970s. Yeah, that would be accurate as well. The Trafalgar class submarine. We could play a British sub. Do we want to play a British submarine? 2000s to modern. Do we want to play in a Trafalgar-class British submarine? What do we think to that? This is just a mod. You can kind of tell by the way the textures are slightly lower, but it's all we've got at the moment until they put in a comprehensive modding tool kind of thing. That's what we have. 1,800 feet. Jesus, that's its test depth. Good God, that's quite a bit. What is the premise of this game? Never seen it before. Oh, you're in for a treat. You have a bounty for every whale. Yeah. What do we think? Do we think maybe the Trafalgar class? I'm just sorting something out off camera. Hopefully we don't drop any frames during this stream. I've stupidly not put my internet cable in. I'm still using
yeah.
Play Doctor, 2 months sub now, and hopefully counting watching your streams makes my day. Also, don't forget to kill the whales. Why does everyone want me to kill the? Everyone wants me to kill the damn whales. So wasting fucking crazy torpedo. We could do. Okay, let's play in a British submarine then. Let's play in the Trafalgar class, 1984. So let's load up a single-player campaign for the Trafalgar. 1984. We've also got a few different Russian campaigns, but we're not doing those today. Traf. I'll just call it Traf. I know what that means. And let's find the Trafalgar class. Clickety-clack. There it is. Trafalgar class. Comes with Spearfish and Tigerfish torpedoes. Comes with UGM-84s, which is a tube-launched anti-ship missile, very small one. We've also got T-LAMs, which are Tomahawk land attack missiles. And we've also got MOSS decoys, which are mobile submarine simulators. This is a 5,300-ton ship, racking it at about 85 metres by 98, which is a decent size for the time. It's got the ability to pull 30 knots and has a crew of 97. It has a test depth of 800 feet and has 5 wires, curiously. Got 2 torpedo tubes on it. Maybe there's some kind of vertical launch system. Self-noise rating is 123 decibels, and the escape depth is 600 feet, which means if we are higher than 600 feet, the crew could potentially survive. The Trafalgar classes were designed in the early 1970s during the Cold War as a refinement of the preceding Swiftsure class.
Yeah.
Samurai. I looked at Rosa Rotus. Okay, Samurai. Thank you very much, mate. Where were we? Trafalgar classes are the 5th nuclear power refinement of the preceding Swiftsure class, including the HMS Dreadnought. The Trafalgar class are the 5th class of nuclear-powered submarine to enter service with the Royal Navy. The first of the class, HMS Trafalgar, was ordered on April 7th, 1977 and was completed in 1983. The last was the Triumph and was ordered January 3rd, 86 and completed in 1991, so aged reasonably well. All 7 boats of the class were built and completed by Vickers Shipyard and Engineering at the Barrow Inverness Shipyard. Lovely. Let's jump in then. To Commander Quebec, new command assignment. Effective immediately, you are hereby assigned command of Trafalgar-class submarine HMS Turbulent. Awfully appropriate. Submarine, 87. Congratulations and good luck in your new command. Thank you very much. Because this is going to be, pretty crazy. Right, we all know the state of affairs in cold waters. World War III, the Russians have invaded Western Europe during...
yeah.
Oh, so Waste, thanks for 4 good months, here's to 4 more. Cheers, man. I was going to call it Cheers, Waste. Jesus. Right, we all know the premise for this game. World War III, Russians, Western Europe. We are part of a NATO-backed task force using the little submarine that could, basically fighting off the Russian Navy all on our own. So, great. Do you know about submarine U-120-06 that sank thanks to misuse of the toilet? I've heard of that story. If I'm not mistaken, that was on an episode of... Take my jumper off it. An episode of QI about the guy that basically...
yeah.
I don't know whether he'd... Oh, Alex, thanks very much, mate. 4 months. I just need parrots in Twitch and I'm good. It's true. It's a good email. Cool, so we're just going to smash our way through that and we're going to get straight into the game. We're docked at Holy Lock, still in the Turbulent. Tactical situation. A wolf pack of enemy cruise missile submarines is believed to be operating in an area about 200 miles north of Iceland. Important to NATO naval force. Sorry. Important naval. Oh, words. Naval forces will be moving into this region shortly. Therefore, you are ordered to find and sink all enemy attack submarines in the area. Intelligence believes that additional enemy naval forces may pass through as well. Primary objective is to locate and sink cruise missile submarines, and the secondary objective is none. Try and avoid detection from enemy anti-submarine warfare patrols, and we are weapons free on designated targets only. We're not free on all targets. Okay, cast off. We got to get up to Iceland. We'll try and stay in the deep water somewhere on the Denmark Strait. Or just to the east of the Denmark Strait. Swiftsure can pull about... It can pull a reasonable 30 knots, which isn't too bad for the time. The nice thing about this submarine is that it's probably not on the same sort of technology bracket as the American, what's it called, Los Angeles class. It's probably not on the... Oh, here we go, here's our target. Let's intercept. Right. I'll talk shit later. Comrade Captain, there's a spy in our midst. We have a new sonar contact bearing 065, designated as Sierra 1. For anybody that doesn't know what that means, Sierra 1 is the name that we are giving the contact that we found. Sierra is for the fact that we found it on sonar, so S1. EXO reports that our depth is at 600 feet, heading 134, so we're sort of heading southeast, and the target is northeast from us. Our speed is 20 knots, local conditions are scattered with a gentle breeze, and there is a strong surface duct and very strong thermal layer.
Yeah.
At 170 feet. Jane! Fucking, how you doing, Jane? Hello, Milk, how you doing? And everybody else in chat. What's the story? Yes, can't tell you the story. Right, perfect. Let's head on in. We're going to close to 15,000 yards and rig ship for silent running, or ultra quiet.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Oh, yeah.
And Tux, thank you very much, Tux. Cheers, mate. Take the Amazon's money. I'll take it. I am proud. Okay, so here we are. The little submarine that could.
Con sonar new contact bearing 104. Designated Sierra 1.
Sierra 1 has... Contact has been established.
Con sonar new contact bearing 064. Designated Sierra 2.
Right, let's begin our target motion analysis. Let's bring it down to 3 knots, please. Make turns for 3.
Oh,
Make turns
yeah.
for 3 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Bobby, thank you very much, man. Welcome aboard, son. Right, so we're making turns for 3 knots. Should improve our TMA analysis. Let's have a look. Whiskey.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3
Oh my god,
knots.
Project 748 SSAN. I hope we don't bump into that. Right. Not a kilo. Could be a Juliet. That's a Juliet class.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Juliet SSG. It looks like it's one capable of launching missiles. Sharkfin MF passive and Sharkfin low frequency active. So we should stay mostly hidden from him for now. Okay, let's identify Sierra 2. Slightly quieter signature, more than likely a much quieter boat. I like the pictures. Much nicer. Doesn't match much of what we've got here. Ah, it's an alpha. Is it? That line doesn't quite line up. Oh, does it? No. No? I wouldn't say these two... Sorry, I've pressed my nose into the screen. I wouldn't say those two lines line up. They're very close. Oh no, maybe they do. I'm counting the pixels. Hang on. They're definitely not. Let me just hold something to my screen. They're 1 pixel out. They don't line up. They're 1 pixel out. Bullshit. be anything here. Oh, hello. Well, fucking hell. Auspicious submarine. I guess that one's just not been implemented yet. It's gotta be that. It's gotta be that. We'll mark it as an alpha for now.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
I didn't serve on a sub, Jenny. I just know a little bit about submarines. Right. So we'll just declare it as an alpha for now, because that's the closest match we can find. Alpha is a very fast submarine, capable of pulling 42 knots. We can only go 30. He's probably using his creep motor. We'll just stay on our current course. What's the depth? Or sonar, take a sounding. Ocean floor is at 1900 feet. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Let's close the tactical overlay here. We're going to keep our spearfish in here. We're not going to reload anything yet, we're just going to lie in wait. The Juliet is moving north-northwest. Yeah, it must be a whale, it's got to be a whale, exactly. Right. Alpha is only 6,300 yards out. Drop to 2 knots, please.
Make turns for 2 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Maneuvering eye. I'm going to see if I can fiddle with the brightness on my screen. Hang on. Iron, Quebec on a submarine? No? Well...
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 2 knots.
I don't want to brag, Iron.
Oh, yeah.
Bad loser! Dem 3 months? Ah, the hearts, mate. Thanks very much. Yeah, sorry. I don't mean to brag, Iron, but if I can, if I can get a GP38 working, then, you know, hail to the king, baby. I'm just turning the brightness down on my monitor. Yes, that's much more reasonable. It's no longer burning the back of my eyes. Right. Don't you fucking go there. Right. I've just got a can of drink with me. It's just a can of lemonade. I know. Product placement. Lemonade is all you're getting. Right. Where's this alpha? He's running very quietly for someone at 8 knots. I'm not entirely convinced it is an alpha, but we'll see. Truthfully, I do not know what we're getting into. I should probably change course in a moment, but it's going to put me in the path of the other 2 submarines. The Alpha's gone very deep, so we're going to go deep to match. Dive, make depth 1,000 feet.
Make depth 1,000 feet, dive I.
Can I mute Steam? I can do. Try and keep the Steam messages to a minimum. If you have me on Steam, then yeah. It is something I've been asked to do in the past. Okay, so what's happening now is we've just set dive, or we've set depth to 1,000 feet. What's happening at the moment is down here, both the PLN and BAL, that's planes and ballast, are lowering respectively. So the ballast tank is a negative pressure, causing us to go down, and the planes, which are these little flaps here, have pointed the nose down slightly so that our own forward, you know, motion forward, you know, moving forward. Whatever word I'm looking for there, insert it and know what I'm talking about. That one. So we're pointing down. Exactly. So we now have a solid sonar solution on the Juliet. We can now see him. There he is. Juliet running at 400 feet, staying relatively shallow. Looks like his escort is this Alpha. The Alpha's the tricky one. How far down is the Alpha? He's gone to 1,200. Let's match him. Dive, make depth 1,200 feet.
1,200 feet, dive I.
For anyone wondering, our position is con. We're in the conning tower at the moment. It's not something you can change, but that's where we are. Well, technically we'd be in the command centre, not in the conning tower, but what you gonna do? Brilliant. Right, let's go down. Shit could get tense real quick here, so yeah, we gotta be careful. Like I say, we're playing this on the hardest difficulty after the AI update, so this is going to be interesting as hell to fight against, especially if that Alpha goes to ground on us. The Alpha is only 5,000 yards away. Let's check our signature. low frequency passive is going to be tricky. We're going to make depth 1400 feet. Dive, take us down.
1400 feet, dive I.
We're going to get below the Alpha as best we can. Planes at 10 degrees. I think the Alpha's stalking us. So long as this number here, folks, this low frequency, this low frequency passive sonar, like basically detecting how much noise our own ship is making, and then knowing the capability of the Alpha class submarine, we're able to determine how hidden we are. It's not super accurate, but as long as it stays below 0, we are able to assume that we are hidden from the enemy submarines. We're definitely going to be hidden from the other guy. We're definitely hidden from the Juliet class. It's this Alpha that's the problem. The Alpha's quite an advanced submarine, and he's going to be a bit of a bastard to fight. The Alpha is coming this way, though. We're only running at 2 knots at the moment. As you'll see, the propeller isn't really turning. Hang on, I'm going to just log out of Steam. Right. So, what we'll do is I think we'll hook around.
Yeah.
Rabbit Dinero. Why the hell not? Yeah, cheers, mate. Yes, I saw the Bomber Crew update, and I also do want multiplayer in this game if they ever put it in. God knows, I hope they do. Cool. How you doing, August? Cheers, man. Welcome to the Steam. He's actually starting to work his way into our baffles now. What I think I'm going to do is probably end up snapshotting him. Let's bring it up to 3 knots, please. Maneuvering, make turns for 3 knots.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering I.
And we've got a creep ahead of this guy. Range to target is currently only 4,000 yards. He's right next to us. Detection is about to go into the plus. Right. We're going to have to fire on him. And basically now, we'll fire from the vertical launch system. Firing point procedures on the bearing of Sierra 2. Bearing 037, range to enable 2,000 yards. Ship ready, tube ready, fire, tube 5.
Shoot 5. Con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 1.
All ahead full.
Make turns for 30 knots. Maneuvering I.
And activate the weapon.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Weapon acquired.
Oh, yeah.
Move at full speed.
Con, dive at 1400 feet, dive I.
Turn in on the weapons. Dive, make depth 1,750
Make
feet.
depth 1750 feet, dive I.
Wires broken. Wires broken.
Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering I.
Passing 1,500 feet.
Helm set course bearing 1 or 040.
Come left to 040. Helm I.
Reload and
Helm. Steady course.
Reload an MOSS in tube 4. We're being pinged on active. Fire a snapshot on the bearing of the Juliet. Ship ready, tube ready, fire tube
Con
3.
sonar. Sierra 1 is cavitating.
Sierra 1 is now cavitating. He's trying to get away from us. Set the weapon to run shallow. We'll search for him
Con
like this.
sonar lost contact. Sierra 2. Last bearing 039. Contact breaking up.
Maneuvering, bring us ahead to 2/3.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering I.
Helm, change course on the bearing of Sierra 1. Bring us right to 073.
Come right to 073. Helm I.
Dive at
Con
1,700.
maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
Con,
Activate the
fire
weapon.
control, weapon acquired.
Weapon is now homing the target. Oh, it's homing the Alpha. We're going to steer it
Con,
back
helm,
manually
steady course.
towards the Juliet class. Here we go. There we go. Weapon has acquired the Juliet. Let's close the camera. Are we going low enough? Dive, bring us down to 1/3. 5 knots, please, maneuvering.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
There's the target. Rig ship for
Con
silent
sonar,
running.
noisemaker bearing.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Let's fade back into the background. Is he still pinging
Con,
us?
fire control, weapon acquired.
Weapon acquired.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
Weapons gun active. We're going to hide down here. Weapon 3 just got sucked up on the Alpha. We're going to steer it back, bring it back up. Steer
Con
it back
sonar,
towards the
Sierra
Juliet.
2 is cavitating.
Ah, weapon dug into the ground. Okay, we're going to have to fire from the vertical launch system, but that fires down, not up. So we're going to fire from Tube 1. Firing point procedures, bearing 075, range to enable 2,400 yards. Ship ready, tube ready, fire Tube 1.
Ship tube 1. Aye, sir.
Set weapon to active homing, run shallow. Weapon 1 is away and running normally. No launch transient from the bearing of Sierra 1. Activate the weapon.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Fire control weapon acquired. We're
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Reload
Con,
a
fire
tigerfish.
control, weapon countermeasure homing.
or spearfish in Tube 3. Weapon has acquired a solid target. Now tracking.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
There's the target. It basically, he's down to 18 knots, the target. Let's have it turn in. Go on, you bastard, you got him.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
You're not getting away from him. In comes the spearfish.
Con sonar,
Yes.
lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 0,
Right
6,
in the side.
9, contact breaking up.
I wonder if they were, don't know if they were at escape depth. I think they were, yeah, they were quite close to the surface. Maybe some crew will get out, but their war machines brought to a close. Okay, reload Tube Von with Tube Von with sorry, with a spearfish torpedo.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Tube 3I. No other close contact. Weapons are nearby. Dive or maneuvering. Bring us up to a head standard. 15 knots.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Dive, take us away from crutch depth. Bring us up to 600 feet. 600.
Make depth 600 feet, dive aye.
Up we go. Enemy weapon running into the distance there. Lovely. Not too bad for our first engagement. Being able to avoid weapons at that kind of range is very, very tricky. The problem is, once you're that close and an enemy goes active, you're in real trouble, like, in a big way. Yeah, it's like big trouble.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Do people feel the game's sufficiently loud enough? Am I too loud? Like I say, I haven't had a bit of a play with the Blue Yeti microphone in terms of its gain about 2 weeks ago or something like that, while I was off for Christmas. What do people think? Is that alright? Will that do? Is that okay? It's not too loud, is it? We're alright, we're good? We're okay? The balance of sound is good. Excellent. Okay. Passing 700 feet. Lovely. Coming up to 600 feet. There's that Alpha down there. We were right, it was an Alpha. That one pixel, that's all that was in it. Yeah, it was an Alpha. Nasty ship. Interesting thing about the Alpha, you'll see it's got its big propeller, but then it's got these two small propellers here. Those are creep motors designed to run the ship at about 1 knot.
At 600 feet, dive high.
And the idea is that this main propeller generates quite a lot of noise because of the type of engine the Alpha used. So these were able to basically run the ship silently at a really low speed to increase its odds of detecting a target. So we're up at 600 feet now, nice and reasonable. There are no weapons in range, no weapons nearby, or sorry, no vessels nearby, aircraft or flooding. We shall leave combat. Enemies engaged, 1 times Juliet and 1 times Alpha, both classify as sunk. We have 10 spearfish torpedoes, 6 tiger fishes, 4 UGMs, 8 TLAMs and 4 MOSS decoys. Let's continue. Congratulations on a job well done. Sinking those subs keeps our boys safe. Await new orders. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's it. We'll complete the mission there. And that was in the vicinity of the Denmark Strait. Here's our newspaper clipping for the day. It's the World News, November 25th, 1984. Convoys have been protected. Incidents involving attacks on transatlantic convoys by hostile submarines in and around the Denmark Strait have rapidly diminished. An anonymous spokesperson suggested increased NATO submarine operations in the area are a contributing factor. However, the Pentagon has refrained to comment on submarine operations. Without the threat of attack from submarines, transatlantic crossings are becoming more efficient and suffering fewer losses. If this improved influx of supplies and war materials can be sustained, NATO forces will be in a position to take the fight all of the way back to the Iron Curtain. So, excellent. It's a good start for the little submarine that could. But no sooner have we put down our glasses in celebration, Command's got another mission for us. The war's on, and we got a lot to do. So, let's see, 25th of November, so the next day at 0400 hours. Tactical situation. Intelligence estimates even indicate that enemy Spetsnaz commandos will land from submarine in the vicinity of Hoffen in Iceland. They intend to report our sub-movements and perhaps sabotage a naval base. You are ordered to intercept and eliminate them before they land. Primary objective, locate and sink enemy submarines transporting the Spetsnaz commandos. Secondary objective is locate and sink any escorting submarines if possible. Standard objectives are as follows: avoid detection by enemy ASW patrols, and we are rules of engagement warning yellow, which means we are free on designated targets only, and we are to maintain radio silence until otherwise directed. So Hoffen is here on the south coast of Iceland. Apparently a Spetsnaz commando team is going to attempt an incursion here in order to report our sub-movements. So we need to make sure that we're sitting in wait just off the coast of Hoffen, ready to catch any bastards trying to sneak through the net. We are going to sit on the shallow ground, I think. It'll be easier to catch a submarine once it's kind of beached. Hopefully some of the larger submarines won't come out here. We're just going to lie in wait, see if anything pops up on sonar, or any friendly ASW patrols are able to pick up the target. This guy's coming quite far into the Norwegian Sea, maybe he's our man. Let's go out on a little patrol for him. We won't patrol too far. Ah, here we go, he's attempting an incursion. We're going to just lie in wait for him. There he is, right. That's going to be our guy, intercepted. Comrade Captain, we have a new sonar contact bearing 263, so that is basically to our west. He'll be on our left. Designate Sierra 1. EXO reports that our depth is at 600 feet. We are heading bearing 6... Oh, no, it isn't. That's south, isn't it? Sorry, he's directly to our south, even. Our heading is northwest. And our speed is 20 knots. Local conditions are broken with a moderate breeze. There is no surface duct and no thermal layer. Close to 15,000 yards.
Sonar lost.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Rig ship for silent running. That's going to bring us down to 5 knots, and we're going to be able to survey the area on passive sonar. Let's open up what we know. There's one of the Los Angeles class submarines. Nasty thing. Can pull 34 knots.
Con, sonar, new contact bearing 262. Designated Sierra 1.
262 designated Sierra 1, can't I?
Con, sonar, new contact bearing 252. Designated Sierra 2.
Sierra 2, can't I? So we have 2 times contacts. Let's begin servicing our first contact, Sierra 1. Let's bring it down to 3 knots, please, Dive. Let's turn in on the
Make
target.
turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Helm, bring us left to 248.
Come left to 248. Helm aye.
Correction, bring us left to 289.
Come left to 289. Helm aye.
Okay. Let's
Con,
try.
maneuvering. Making turns for 3 knots.
Okay, 3 knots. Let's close this servicing module. Let's begin our TMA analysis. Looks like we got 1 times whiskey class submarine.
Con, sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Very old submarine, this one. World War II era equipment, trout cheek medium frequency and stag ear high frequency active. It's a World War II submarine with some desperate attempts by the Russian Navy to modernize it by putting in a sort of a cheap and cheerful sonar package. So it's not very likely that that will detect us, but it's likely the escort ship that it has a bit more of a meteor sonar. So let's try and identify its escort. Not a foxtrot. The low end of the band doesn't match.
Con, helm, steady course.
No. Not a Red October. Thank God. Interesting. We're going to go back through the Russian subs just in case we missed one. It's not a foxtrot. Doesn't match a foxtrot. Doesn't match Charlie class. Don't think it's biologic. Oh, it could actually be civilian shipping. Let's check civilian shipping. Where is civilian shipping? That's a US cargo ship. Here we are. Merchants and civilian shipping. We are not far from the coast, so... Hello.
Con, sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as merchant.
Merchant shipping and Andazan. Andazan, interesting. So, only 1 times hostile contact Sierra 1 marked. Whiskey class submarine range is 6,400 yards. That is extremely close if that's correct. Target depth is at 400 feet. Maintain current depth, please. Dive. Bring us down to 2 knots.
Make turns for 2 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Target speed is unknown. If that increases to 6,600 yards, we'll bring speed up to 5 knots and attempt to follow.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 2 knots.
6.5, okay. Bring it up to 5 knots, please, Dive. Or maneuvering even.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
And bring us left to the target, bearing bearing 254.
Come left to 254. Helm aye.
There we are. Right, hopefully this increases our TMA. I want to increase my target solution before I fire a weapon. Currently, sonar is only 33% happy. That's that SOL number down here. That stands for target solution. That means that basically the sonar operators are 33% happy that is the actual position of the whiskey, which means they can't be sure.
Course.
We're going to try and close depth on him so there's less range between me and him. Dive, bring us up to 400 feet.
400 feet, dive high.
Okay, he's definitely shallow. He is cavitating at 200 feet. Dive, hold us at 400 when we arrive. Interesting. Signature.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Dima, thanks very much, man. The 1904th edition of Dima. Thank you very much, mate. Target solution is improving as we raise in depth. Dive, release us from silent running. We're going to continue to track the target. Okay. Let's bring us up to 7 knots, please, dive, or maneuvering.
Make turns for 7 knots. Maneuvering aye.
We're going to attempt to close. Standard Russian submarines, when they're transiting quietly but undetected, is about 8 knots. So we're only pulling 7. Let's get up to 8.
Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Oh, very well, Lumpy. Thanks very much, mate. Maybe it's a merchant disguised as a Spetsnaz ship. Yeah, better sink it. It's true. Okay, we are now closing on the target. Dive, bring us back down to 6 knots, or maneuvering.
Make
Keep
turns
calling him,
for
dive.
6 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 6 knots.
Yeah, we're now slowed down. Rig ship for silent running. Make speed 5 knots.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Target is closing us. I'm almost tempted to fire a snapshot, just to get them spooked. We're in single digits now, and we appear to be closing the target, which could mean he's turned round. Let's see if that ticks over. If target range drops to 5.5 yards, or kiloyards, then we shall fire a snapshot on the bearing of the target. This should be interesting. 5.8. It's down here. 5.7. Prepare to fire a snapshot, please. Fire control. Tube 1. Okay, firing point procedures on the bearing of Sierra 1, 261. To enable.
Yeah.
Death is a preferable alternative to communism. Thanks very much, August. And I agree. Patriotic West. 5.5. Okay, firing point procedures on the bearing of Sierra 1, 261.
Oh, yeah.
And I am the Swarm. Thanks very much as well. Range to enable 2,300 yards. Ship ready, tube ready, fire tube 1.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Weapon has cleared the tube and is now running normally.
Con, sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
Okay, activate the weapon. Send it sailing towards the target. Go active homing, sever the wire. Bring us down to emergency dive. Emergency dive, please, depth.
Make turns for 30 knots. Maneuvering aye.
We're accelerating up to a head flank. Planes are fully down. We gotta try and get below
Passing
the weapons.
500 feet.
10 degrees right rudder.
Passing 600 feet.
And realign.
Passing 700 feet.
Con, sonar, lost.
Passing 800 feet. Passing 900 feet. Passing 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet. Level off. Reload tube 1
Passing
1 times.
1,100 feet.
Spearfish torpedo. Bring us down to a head 1/3, please. Dive.
Make turns for 5
Maneuvering.
knots.
Ugh.
Maneuvering aye.
Now below the weapons. Don't come back this way. You hunt for that guy, motherfucker. Has he genuinely lost the target?
Con, sonar, regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 235.
Don't you be chasing that merchant shipping. Weapon is now running straight. It appears to be homing on the target. Okay. Hopefully
Con,
we'll pass below
maneuvering.
these
Making
weapons.
turns for 5 knots.
We're at 1,200 feet. 1,250 feet. Should be well below what these weapons are searching for. We're now tracking the Sierra 1. We can tell by the pings that we're getting close to blowing
Con,
him up.
torpedo room.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1. last bearing 258. Contact breaking up.
Was a successful hit. Perfect. Hang on. This weapon's just gone active. It's searching too shallow for us. Second weapon's just gone active as well. We're just quietly gliding underneath them. Here we are.
Oh, yeah.
Frodzone 42, go for the merchant, please. Oh, I can't do that. We'll get an angry citation. I don't want to get beat up. Oh, it's fucking, yeah, fucking Boyo will come after us. Get back in there, Boyo! Fuck it, he actually genuinely scared me, that guy. Holy shit. Nice, Buff, nice. Never, Panda, only accidentally. Yeah, fucking Boyo, Jesus. Right. So we're now gliding below the weapons. No other launch transients detected. Looks like the whiskey's just about to come to a rest on the bottom. He'll either come to a rest on the bottom or the pressure will crush him before he reaches it. But it looks to be that he's going to come to a rest on the ocean floor. Bad way to go. Although you can be pretty damn sure that there's basically nobody left in that submarine. Like, the crush depth of a whiskey-class submarine is only about 800 feet. So the fact that he's able to go all the way down to 1900 means that there's no air left inside the submarine to be crushed, even though there's lots of bubbles coming out, but that's likely the result of some sort of chemical reaction with the fuel on board or something. Similar thing to the Kursk, if you remember that one. Just unleash hell on that ship. I think probably what we're going to do is we're going to slink away. Okay, dive. Make depth 300 feet.
Make
And bring us to
300 feet. Dive by.
Bring us to a head full. That's 20 knots.
Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering aye.
There we go. Weapons behind us. I'm just glad we didn't kill that merchant. Whiskey was pretty terrible, you're right. Not whiskey, the whiskey.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 20 knots.
Con
Oh.
sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 229. Contact faded.
Excellent. Brilliant. We're coming out of the deep water, coming back shallow. Less strain on the submarine this way. Or at least less strain on the hull. But it can handle that depth. Built very well. 1800 feet is a hell of a depth for 1984. What's the deepest a submarine has ever gone in history? Well, actually, that's probably some kind of... I mean, like, military submarine. I'm not talking about these, like, special, like, fucking, you know, archaeology submarines that, like, go to the bottom of the Mariana Trench and have glass, like, 3 feet thick. Can the submarine get crushed if the hull pressure is if the hull is breached, pressure is equalized. Unless there are parts that are not breached yet.
Con, dive at 300 feet. Dive by.
Yeah, classified. Yeah, exactly. No, I believe. Basically, yeah. If the ship is breached and the bulkheads and such, and the doors and the seals and such aren't able to contain the basically the change in pressure, then yes, the whole submarine is rendered basically just kaput. But very rarely you'll find that it just goes just like cracks like an egg. The hull is generally too strong for that. Whale blood. What are you talking about? Whale blood whiskey? What the Okay. Weapons are still close. Bring us up to a head flank, please. Maneuvering.
Make turns for 30 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Should we stick our head out? Let's surface. Let's surface out the water, shall we? Set depth to 0
Make
feet.
depth 0 feet. Dive by.
Let's poke our head out.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
That's fine. There's no one nearby. Or if there is, we're about to find out. Let's just stick our head out, have a grin. In before a cooler, yeah. The Sea Wolf, which had a crush depth of 2,400 feet. Wow. There we go. We're about to knife out of the water. There he is. And boom. Up on top. Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Yes. Oh yeah, look at that. Excellent. No weapons nearby. Let's leave combat. So, after action report. 1x Whiskey class engaged. No other submarines detected. Weapons remaining 9 spearfish. We didn't fire any of our other weapons systems. So still got the tigerfishes, the missiles and the decoys. So those are all together still. Brilliant. Excellent performance in locating and eliminating enemy submarines transporting Spetsnaz commandos. New orders will be transmitted on this downlink. Report was issued at 2300 hours on the 27th of November 84. So that was 2 days after it was sunk. We were able to send a transmission back. Let's radio it in. Well, let's continue. On the 27th, headlines made the same day. Red subs sunk. The Pentagon today revealed that several Soviet submarines attempting an incursion near Hoffen, Iceland, had been destroyed or driven off by coordinated efforts of NATO surface vessels, submarines and aircraft. The continued cooperation of NATO members was cited as pivotal to the successful outcome of this operation. Ongoing protection of many of the NATO allied military installations throughout the theatre remains a high priority. NATO's ability to maintain control of the region is founded on these bases. So yeah, a hell of a lot of stuff. Okay, so 2300 hours. Simultaneously when we sent that in, a mission was sent back, so they had one waiting in the pipes for us. Tactical situation. Intelligence has discerned a pattern to movements of enemy at-sea replenishment tankers and tenders. A small enemy force, including 1 or 2 of these ships, is expected to sail from Murmansk shortly for a rendezvous near the Soviet coastline. You are ordered to find and sink this group before it completes its replenishment of enemy forces. You may also get a chance at the enemy submarines this group intends to support, but the tenders and tankers are the primary mission target. Primary objective: locate and sink the enemy replenishment tankers and tenders. Secondary objective is to locate and sink any nearby submarines if possible. Standard ASW avoidance, weapons free on all shipping in the Soviet bloc, and ECM, or MCOM even, which is to maintain radio silence until otherwise directed. So we've got to go to the Soviet coastline. I don't consider your submarine as a US submarine, I consider it a U-boat, yes. An U-boot. An U-boot. Right, so we got to go to... Yes, we got to go to the Soviet coastline. That's right. Cool. There used to be music on this screen. I don't know where the music went. Did I turn the music off? Who knows? Right, so we've got to... Let me... I can't check it, but let's penetrate the Soviet patrols just south of Spitsbergen and north of... on the Sosus line, and attempt an incursion into the Barents Sea near the Soviet coast. Hopefully we can just sneak in. Oh, enemy ASW, we're going to have to wait for him to go back. There we go. We're trying to avoid the planes at this point, because otherwise we'll be tracked. Oh, we've been detected. Shit. Okay, submarines are coming in at full whack. We've just encountered something. Unknown contact. Comrade Captain, we have a new sonar contact bearing 358, designated as Sierra 1. EXO reports that our depth is at 600 feet, heading 322. Our speed is 20 knots, so we're heading... northwest. Yes, 20 knots, so we're going like the clappers, or not really. Local conditions are overcast, gentle breeze. Very strong surface duct and thermal layer at 243 feet. We're going to need this. Stay out at 20,000 yards, rig ship for silent running.
Cons.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Okay, lost contact bearing 358. 358 is somewhere out here, so he's off to our 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Comrade Captain, yeah, Carew, it's a bug. Don't worry
Con,
about it.
sonar, new contact bearing 358. Designated Sierra 1.
New contact bearing 358. Designated Sierra 1, Con I. Enemy has gone active sonar. Bring us down to 3 knots, please. And let's begin
turns
identifying.
for 3 knots. Maneuvering I.
Okay, unknown at this time as to what contact we found, whether it's a surface ship or what.
Con, sonar, new contact bearing 330.
I'm willing to
Designated
wager
Sierra
it's surface
2.
shipping.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 3 knots.
Could be a Kiev, Kirov. Matches the normal narrowband. Here we go. Okay, we got surface ships.
Con, sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
Soviet surface ships and ASW patrol, the thing we were trying to avoid. Udaloy and
Con,
Kashin,
sonar,
two
Sierra 2
very
is
well equipped.
classified as escort.
Two very well equipped ships. Okay, hold
Come
current.
right to 059. Helm I.
Hold current
Con,
course.
helm. Steady course.
There we go. Okay, 2-time ships. Let's take a look at what they've got. We're fighting a Udaloy here, 7,500 tongues. I nearly said 7. That's a lot of tongues. Right, horse jaw and horse tail low frequency arrays. Both, one is towed, one is passive. That's bad. Everything in red is anti-submarine. Let's take a look at the cash-in. Red. Not great. Udaloy is going to be doing most of the detecting, it looks like. We're out of... Oh. There we go. We're out of... Well, we know what he is. They're coming for us. We're very much out of their detection at the moment. The Udaloy is actually very nearly detected us. Okay, we're going to need to fire snapshots on the bearing of the targets. What is the current range to the targets? Estimated range is 17,000 and 25,000 yards. We are going to snapshot on the bearing of the cash-in using a spearfish torpedo. We were going to attempt to disable it and finish it off with a tigerfish. The fleet is coming this way, so we have to fire now. Firing point procedures on the bearing of Sierra 1, bearing 353. Range to enable, we're going to bring it down. 5,800 yards. Ship ready, tube ready, fire tube 3.
Shoot tube 3. Aye, sir.
Set weapon to run shallow. Active homing. Let's check the screen. Udaloy, we're still in the minuses. Let's get the cash-in back up. We don't have a speed for it yet, but we may well do soon. Shit's just about to get interesting here. Target is pulling left. They're going like the clappers. 22 knots. Adjust weapon warhead. Bearing 346. We now have a bearing on the Udaloy. It's coming basically straight for us, a little bit further south. Prime the weapon. We've got a torpedo in the water. Bring us to a head flank.
Make turns for 30 knots.
Bring us down
Maneuvering
50
I.
feet. Bring us hard right rudder.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 183.
That cash-in's much closer than we think it is. Shit, we've got more torpedoes coming in, air launched. We gotta get ourselves up to speed. Let's give it the run.
Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 349.
If that's how close he is, how close is that Udaloy? Right, drop a decoy now.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
It's not done anything. Okay, fire a MOSS on the bearing of the fleet. Ship ready, fire tube 4.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir.
It should just clip through our hull here. There we go. Give us 30 degrees right rudder. Reload MOSS in tube 4.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Lost the wire, aye. Reload MOSS in tube 3. 30 degrees left rudder, please.
Con,
Recenter us. Knuckle formed.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 342. Contact breaking up.
Cash-in has been engaged and destroyed. We got another weapon to our south. 30 degrees left rudder. Helm, bring us left to 08085.
Come left to 085. Helm aye.
085. We can only hope that that continues to track in the right direction there. Snake left, you bastard. Is he going to come back on us? Is he going to chase us again? He's gonna find us. Oh, he's going back towards the countermeasure. Excellent. Oh shit, we got another weapon approaching.
Con, maneuvering, making turns.
Con,
Get
knuckle
back
formed.
down here. Okay. 30 degrees right rudder. We got a torpedo closing in on our 6. Okay, helm, bring us 107.
Come right to 107. Helm aye.
Keep us at top speed, 30 knots. We've got to get faster ahead than this. Let's get above the layer. Dive, make depth 200 feet. Bring us up fast.
Make depth 200 feet. Dive high.
Get us up above this layer. Let's try and coast above the torpedoes. Bring us down to a head 2/3.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Up above the layer. Come on. Let's nestle right on the top. Trying to avoid this bastard. Where is he? Shit. What is that?
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 10 knots.
There's a weapon right next to us. 30 degrees left rudder. Take us down below the layer, please. Dive, take us down
Passing
300
200 feet.
Bring us back down.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 308.
Okay.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last
Sierra
bearing
3?
341. Contact faded.
Well, bugger me. Got a lot. Weapons in the water here. Oh my god. Fuck me, we're getting buzzed by a bear bomber. That is bad. Okay. I don't have any fucking surface-to-air equipment. Right, we're going to try and slink away here. Dive, take us down to 500 feet.
Rig
Rig
shift
shift
for
for
ultra
silent
quiet.
running. We're not going to fight this. We're going to try and get out of here. We can't contend with a bear bomber. Holy shit. Good grief. I've played Dark Souls 2 a little bit. It wasn't my I don't do well. Not that Dark Souls is a rage game. You could, officially file that under Get Good. But if you're not very good at it, it is a rage game. Shit, we just got pinged. Hang on. We're getting hit by positive pings. Hang on. We just had a ping blast off the hull, which means it sent a return. That's bad. I think we're still being tracked. There's that other weapon. Okay. Dive, bring us right to bearing 104.
Come right to 104. Helm aye.
We just got to try and get out of here as best we can. Where's this bear bomber? I have, in all of the hours I've played on Cold Waters, never ever been buzzed by a bear. This is the first time. 2 helicopters. And a smattering of weapons. I just gotta hope that I can slink away. Do you post your vids on a YouTube channel? No, Rufus. I didn't. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could, but I mean, I didn't see the point. I mean, all of the VODs are here. Unless I was going to cut them down into like little montage clips, which, I mean, if I was like, for example, if I did a stream and then just cut it down and pasted it all afterwards, that'd be really easy.
Steady course.
But in the case of this, it's much more difficult. It's like you've got to literally like sift through like fucking 2-3 hours of footage, and it takes a while. It does. Then you've got to render it, which takes even more time. Oh, hello. They just barraged that sector of water over there with an RBU system. Pretty crazy. Then you would be one, but yeah.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 300.
Oh, tell me it's happened. Noisemaker bearing 300. This MOSS is doing God's work here. I think the Eudaloid has had a weapon sucked up on it. Oh, please tell me that's the case. He is driving into an absolute shitstorm. No, the Eudaloid is moving away. We sunk one of their ships and we're just going to slink off. We don't need to stay.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 299.
There are countermeasures. Are there any weapons that are tracking at the moment? This weapon's zigzagging still. This thing is doing God's work here. We fired it into their spread of torpedoes, and it's just... This little thing is called an MOSS, and it basically, to a torpedo, it sounds like a submarine. And that's why all of these torpedoes are chasing it. What a fucking beautiful thing. It's kept us alive as well. 2 weapons have fallen for this, which could have been a weapon that sunk us. Oh, there we go. The ship dropped 2 noisemakers, which means the Eudaloid is literally right next to us, about here. I'm going to fire a snapshot after it.
Con
Okay.
sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 275.
Shit, the bear bomber's after us.
Make turns for 30 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Bear bomber's found us. We've got another torpedo
Con
on our
sonar,
rear.
lost contact. Sierra 2.
Whoa! Fuck my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, that scared the shit out of
Con
me.
sonar, contact on.
Oh,
Sierra 2,
shit.
bearing 290.
Fuck me. Okay. Oh, okay.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 290. Contact is in the baffles.
Oh my god! Oh shit! Okay. Oh fuck, we gotta talk. Oh shit, let's try and get a knuckle going.
Con, knuckle formed.
Okay, we got a knuckle. We've confused it for the moment, hopefully. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I wasn't expecting that. I've never fought a bear bomber before. This is a new experience. Okay, fire an MOSS back on the bearing of the cash-in. Ship ready, fire tube 3.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 292.
Bring us left 30 degrees, or right 30 degrees. Hold current course. Let's drop it. Drop a decoy here. Reload MOSS in tube 3. I'm sorry. I'd like to apologise for my actions. That scared me to death. I wasn't ready for that at all. Hull integrity, did it hold? Yeah, okay, it didn't actually do any damage, thank God.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 30 knots.
Okay. Weapons sucked up on us and not the decoy. Let's try and get a knuckle.
Con, knuckle formed.
Knuckle formed. I really don't know what we're supposed to do against a bear bomber. Go on, get lost. Go on. Go circular. Oh, you bastard. Why does it never go circular?
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Oh, yeah.
Citrus, thanks very much, mate.
Con, knuckle formed.
We're being tracked by this one. Which I can do about it.
Yeah.
Going at full whack to Mal, thanks very much, mate, as well. I want this scream as a ringtone. Holy shit. Keep away from me. Holy God. Okay, we need another knuckle.
Con, knuckle formed.
Okay, for anybody that doesn't know what a knuckle is, if you've ever kicked your legs in a shallow swimming pool, you'll notice that it creates a lot of turbulence, a lot of wash. Whereas if you kick your feet when you're diving underwater, it creates basically no turbulence, and that's because of the pressure. I'm using the wrong analogy here, but stay with me. Basically, from wildly flicking the rudder left and right, I'm creating a pocket of turbulence that is basically confusing the sonar on the enemy torpedo, which is the only reason I'm able to drag it out for this long. I don't want to fire another MOSS because we've still got a mission ahead. I've just got to basically give this torpedo the run around until it fucks off. But the problem is it looks like a U-set, which means we could be doing this for a while, a U-set or a Test 80 or something. Which means we're going to be doing this, shaking our arse out for a very long time. Whatever's happened, you can see how we're forcing it to make loads of turns. It doesn't quite know what to do with us, but it is gaining. It's definitely closing range. Oh God. Is the tutorial for this game any good? I mean, it teaches you some of the base mechanics, but... Oh, here we go. This is the one. Decoy.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we got to start changing depth now. Bring us shallow. Comes a Pamfagen Leopardsfly. Thank you.
Passing 400 feet.
Thank you. Cheers, mate. Or it's Kampfpanzer, even. It's the other way around, isn't it? Okay, this is going to get interesting. This is where the knife fighting starts.
Passing 300.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Nothing we can do.
Passing 3.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
No longer cavitating. Weapons coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta
Passing
try and
400
get
feet.
under the weapon. Nose down. Don't bottom
Passing
out.
500 feet.
Back up. 30 degrees right rudder. Keep the turn on. Bring us nose up. If this thing hits us, it could be all over.
Passing 500 feet.
30 degrees left rudder, nose
Passing
down.
400 feet.
We're behind the weapon. Right, let's try and open up some range. Head flank in this direction. Let's give me 10 degrees negative pressure on the ballast tanks, or 10 negative pressure. 10% negative pressure. Thank you. Thank you, brain. Is the weapon still turning? Weapon was chasing our decoy. Yes! Okay, we're away. Right. Fuck me. Rig ship for
Rig ship
silent
for
running.
ultra quiet.
Bring us down to... Oh, fuck, I don't even know. 600 feet? How deep is the water?
600 feet. Dive by.
Hug the bottom for all I care. We need to try and get out of here. Although we're definitely still being tracked. Okay, bring us to a head standard.
Make
No,
turns
fuck it.
for
Let's
1.
run. Head flank.
Make turns for 30 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Bring us left, bearing 120. Okay. I think I've just
Con,
shaved about
helm, steady course.
about 5 years off my life with that single. Oh God. Oh. We've got about 50 feet below the keel here. The keel being this thing, the ass.
Con, dive at
The underbelly.
feet. Dive by.
Yeah, I'm going grey. Yeah, literally. Good grief. Loads of people ask me whether I'm controlling the AI with my voice. No, I'm just doing it for an immersion factor. I'm still using the controls. It's just I like getting you plugged
Keep
in.
the change, you filthy animal.
£3.69. Sorry I have work. Here's a tip in case I missed the whale kill. Yeah, thanks very much, Danny. Cheers, mate. It all goes to good cause. I don't know why I said that like the Jarl. The Jarl of White. No, I didn't. I said it like the Jarl's brother. These are our ancient traditions.
Con maneuvering, making turns for
Puffed up,
30
ignorant.
knots.
The founding of the First Empire. Jesus Christ. Cheers, Tron. Good, good, good. Hopefully we can slink away. Hopefully that bear bomb is fucked off. He'll then be betrayed and killed, exactly. Yes. Cool. I don't think I've got any room for an emergency dive. I think we're as far out here. I can only hope that I'm faster than the Udaloy. How fast is the Udaloy? Let's check it out. Udaloy can pull 35 knots. I'm not even faster than him. Shit. Oh, we might have a problem. Yeah. Yeah, English. Why not? A 10 out of 10 daughter of the year. Yeah. Oh, how worth is this game compared to other naval focused games such as FE World of Warships? I don't know what FE is, but I know what World of Warships is. World of Warships, isn't necessarily. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, this game focuses around submarines, and World of Warships doesn't have any submarines. I don't think World of Warships really strives for realism, does it? For example, I beg your pardon. Well, water's not hot. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you for teaching me how to internet. I appreciate it. For a genuine, in a non-sarky way, I could use the help. What have I learnt about the internet so far? Reddit knows things before the news does, or the news gets something from Reddit, and 9gag is considered subhuman. That's about all I've learnt. And how to stream professionally on Twitch, there. That's something we haven't quite picked up yet, but pretty close. So sad. Hopefully, are we far enough away?
Yes. Beseech thee. We are away. Thank fuck.
Leave. Udaloy's escape. It didn't escape. We escaped. Unfortunately, this is not your mission. That's fine. Run! Run, 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 run. Where's the ship? Where's the ship that we're chasing? Okay, they've fucked off. They've lost us. Oh, resupply. Oh, moving out of the area. Come on, man. Shit. We're now deep in Soviet waters without an objective. Bollocks. Here we go. Here's the roasting. 29th of November 1984. Soviet subs resupply. Oh, I wonder if there's that... Military analysts have confirmed that Soviet submarines have torpedo and missile replenishment capability while at sea. The enemy's ability to keep fully armed ships and submarines stationed throughout the war zone possesses a significant threat to NATO shipping and overall control of the region. Congress today made calls for additional air and naval resources to be immediately deployed into the North Atlantic and Norwegian Sea. Existing patrol coverage of the theatre is clearly insufficient to locate and prevent crucial Soviet activities. The roast, the dirt, the wet slap from the Congress. Just the wet slap. Like, oh, thanks. The bleeding heart. Good grief. Okay. Yeah, poses, that's right. Okay, brilliant. Well, where the fuck are we going now? Get back in there, boy. Right. Satellite recon has revealed that enemy raiders. We need fucking. Where's Preston Garvey? Group transiting at high speed towards the Soviet coastline. We believe a small unrep force is operating in this area. You are ordered to intercept this group and sink any replenishment ships in the area. You may also get a chance. Oh, I see. Locate and sink enemy replenishment tankers. They're moving at high speed towards the Soviet coastline. Oh, fuck me. Enemy ASB thing right over my fucking noodle. Where are they? Brief. Review orders. Operating in this area. Speeding towards the Soviet coastline. From where? We're on the Soviet coastline right now. But I don't know where anyone is. All I'm doing is getting detected by fucking ASB patrols. They just don't give a shit. I'm so far... Anyone? Denmark lot. I wonder if the mod is conflicting with some stuff. Were there ever Armour 3 with submarines? I wish. I love submarines. I wish they were in there. Okay, Denmark lost. Soviet invading forces after a devastating campaign are in total control of the Denmark. The government is dissolved and in administration.
Oh,
I can't word today. Thank you, Drillspark. Maybe that will help. Administration has been handed over to the occupying forces. In a national board... Denmark's government has ordered the country's armed forces to cease fire to avoid further casualties. Warsaw Pact forces are keeping the pressure up against NATO. NATO fleet operations have failed to meet mission objectives in vital sectors of the Atlantic, leaving coastal areas and shipping lanes dangerously exposed to Soviet aggression. That was on the 30th of November. Okay, I'm at the Soviet coastline. This is the Soviet coastline. Where is the objective? I see no one. There is no one here. It's just me. Where the fuck are people? It says this. Don't. Oh, we found something. Oh, that's helpful. Yeah, it's absolutely my fault. Comrade Captain. We have new sonar contact bearing 335 designated as Sierra 1. EXO reports that our depth is at 600 feet and our heading is at 058. Speed is 20 knots. Local conditions, we're in a storm. Ooh. A high wind, moderate surface duct and strong thermal air occupying the bracket at 213 feet. If we're in a storm, we can close to 15,000 yards. Rig ship silent running. Yoki do highs 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We are in a bathtub, 400 feet. Holy shit. Like, my toilet fills up higher than that. Good grief. Look at this. Fucking hell. I can only hope that there's lots of background noise. 113 decibels. God knows we might slip undetected through this. I'm going to bring us up to periscope depth.
Depth 4, 5 feet, dive 5.
I'm going to scan the surface for enemy contacts. Passive sonar is going to be fucking useless with this much ambient noise. Basically, the storm is creating so much, like, just interference. There's no way for me to effectively do target motion analysis. So I'm going to have to just use the old Mark 1 eyeball and the periscope to do this. This is going to be a problem. Right. It's interesting. 113 decibels is too fucking loud. Like, seriously. Like, our fucking submarine runs at like fucking 123 decibels, which means the enemy has like a 10 decibel like gap to try and detect us. They're never going to find us on passive sonar, which is both good and bad. They're never going to find me and I'm never going to find them. We're at 80 feet, still rising. We're coming up to the surface. Be a man. In 400 feet of water with the fucking AI. The whale. We haven't killed any whales yet. We haven't even found any whales yet, Woodscraft. There are no whales. Right. Let's stick our fat head above the water.
Upscope.
Let's get ready to check for close contacts. Okay. scope is mostly awash. No close contacts. No ESM detection. Oh, tabbed out the game. Right, raise the ESM mast.
Raise the ESM mast.
Any surface detection at all? There is no surface detection, which means likely the thing that's...
Con, dive at 4-5 feet, dive high.
Okay, last resort, we're going to raise
Lower the
radar
ESM mast. Raise the radar mast.
in an attempt to try and get any kind of contact. No contact on radar. Drop radar.
Lower the radar mast.
There are no helicopters airborne. It is likely the target we have found is a submarine. Okay, dive. Bring us down to 200 feet.
Make depth 200 feet, dive high.
Now we play that age-old game of chicken, where we try and find out which ship has found us and how many of them. Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Do we chance it? Do we walk away? I mean, what do we do here? We can't stay hidden. We can stay hidden, but we can't stay hidden in combat. The only way to find an enemy submarine with these kind of conditions is to go active. And active works twofold. While it does allow you to find things that may otherwise be hidden to passive sonar, it does you basically strap a spotlight to your forehead and run around going wee woo, because it lights you up like a Christmas tree. It paints you like Monet. Was Monet a painter? I think I've goofed my history there. Clearly we fire active sonar. No, launching an MOSS doesn't work, Camperus. It doesn't reveal anything for us. Nah, you're good. Okay, I didn't fuck up my history. Right, you can shoot one decoy in a random direction and see if they fall for it. No, they won't fall for it. An experienced sonar operator can tell the difference between a decoy and a actual submarine, which is why it won't work for the enemy submarines. They won't fall for it.
Con, dive at 200 feet, dive high.
Only a submarine sounds like a submarine to an experienced sonarman. It's only good enough to fool torpedoes, not the real thing. So we're going to give it a go. What's the story behind my name? Oh, it's a long one. Right. Go active for a few pings, sprint and drift, all of that. Okay. Prepare to fire active sonar. Let's go.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
Oh, it's a sad sonar.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 330.
Shit.
Right. Designated Sierra 1.
Snapshot on the bearing of Sierra 1.
Con sonar,
Fire
new
tube
contact
1.
bearing 354. Designated Sierra 2.
That's going to be an enemy contact. We've lost the
Con
wire.
sonar, launch transient from Sierra 2.
Launch transient. Okay. Reload tube 1. Hold active
Con
sonar.
sonar, switching to passive search.
Bring us back around. Flick us round to the rear.
Come left
Contacts
to
are going to have
240.
vanished.
Helm aye.
Dive. Bring us down to 400 feet. Give me a head standard, please.
Make
Dive.
turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Bring me back the other way.
Come left to 234. Helm aye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 15 knots.
I should have set that weapon to passive, or sorry, active homing, but can't do it now. Ooh, the thing's trying to drop a few frames. Sorry if it starts to get a bit laggy. Okay, our weapon's gone active, but the weather's so bad we may never... Okay.
Con helm. Steady course.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Looks like this is a U-set. Maybe a Test 80. Looks like a U-set. And our Mark 48 torpedo.
Con, dive at 400
Target
feet,
acquired.
dive high.
Submarine or whale, you decide. It's found a target at least. The problem is that we need to get away. At our window of opportunity. Go on, son. Go on. Go get him. Yeah. You motherfucker, get in there. Well, this is it's a tigerfish, isn't it? I hope it's not a whale. Oh no, here we go. Shit. They fired a spread. Bring us to a head full, please. Maneuvering.
Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering aye.
That's coming right for us.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 20 knots.
I'm in trouble.
Con sonar lost contact. Come right to 265. Helm aye.
Ah, right, we hit Sierra 1, whatever Sierra 1 was. Right, we've got to come to a head flank. Give me the full
Make
30
turns
knots.
for 30 knots. Maneuvering aye.
We've got to go, and now. We've got weapons coming in fast. And we've got to try and avoid them. Give us a tickle of right, please, helm. 282.
Come right to 282. Helm aye. Con helm. Steady course.
Got to get further away. We have got to scoot in a fucking... We got to hustle these Brussels, my friend. I don't know what Sierra 1 was. I may never know. Whatever it is, it's dead. Weapons just gone active. See, the smart Soviet commander has made his weapons go active, which are able to counteract the effects of the storm. But dumbass Joe here, at least the spearfish did a decent job. Shit. Ah, there we go. There's the target we sunk. Definitely some kind of ship. Fuck. Tickler left, please.
Come left to 255. Helm aye. Con helm. Steady course.
I'm at the full 30 knots. I can't go any faster. At this point, it's willpower. Is that... No, I can't even get down to like 250 to 450 feet. Come on, come on. That torpedo is fast, whatever it is. Comrade Taxidermy. That's... It doesn't... Taxidermy. Comrade Taxidermy. How you doing, mate? Go outside and push. At this point, I'm planning on deploying the Viking horse, you know what I mean? Like, this is too close. Now, there was another Sierra contact. But where was he? Who is he? What did he have for breakfast? These things we do not know yet. So we might have avoided his weapons here. Okay, bring us back down to a head 1/3.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Helm, bring us right, bearing 348.
Come right to 348. Helm aye.
Spelled it wrong in Twitch. I'm good, man, and I'm good too. Thanks very much. What's the mission? We're trying to find some sort of raid fleet. There's new missions, and I really don't know how... It doesn't look to have spawned properly. Weaponize the crewman.
Con helm. Steady course.
Oh, dear. Oh, God. This game's much more tense. I'm like... At the moment, I'm deep in Soviet waters by the coastline. Like, that is a big problem.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
Right, okay, we're getting ready for our second bout of active sonar in an attempt to try and find the ship that is somewhere to our north. So, activate, active search.
Con sonar. Switching to active search.
Let's see, we got a launch transient. Get ready to
Con
snapshot.
sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 006. Con sonar regained contact
There it is.
on Sierra 2,
Snapshot
bearing
on the bearing of Sierra 2.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Con sonar. Switching to con sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 2. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2. Last bearing 002. Contact faded.
We'll set it as an active warhead. It's going to go past the Sierra and search. I can't set it to a zigzag search, so we're going to try and maintain the wire for as long as is reasonably possible. I should already be trying to go evasive at this point, but there's no telling how many weapons he fired, whether it was one, whether it was a spread, whether I should go up, down, left, right. There's really no telling. God only knows I won't have long to react. Can I use S1 as cover? It might be worth it.
Come right to 0, 1. Make turns for 1, 5 knots. Maneuvering I.
I need to go fast enough to try and get there, but not fast enough to lose the wire.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 1, 5 knots.
Jesus. Hello, I see him. There's the weapon. It's searching shallow and it's coming right for us. Okay, we're going to have to point it.
Come left to 3, 5, 8. Helm I.
Right, we're going to have to point it and we're going to have to go to a head flank.
Make turns for 3, 0 knots. Maneuvering I.
There's no way I'm going to be able to outmaneuver this thing, so we're not in this much water, so we're just going to have to...
Come right to 0, 0, 3. Helm I.
We're just going to have to point it and run
Con,
right at it.
helm. Steady course.
I'm hoping that I can get under this weapon before it goes active. I think I just heard another launch transient. Okay.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Weapon acquired. Another launch transient's just come in. I can see that. Okay, he's right up here. Here's hoping. Give me 5 degrees negative pressure, or 5%. If this goes active now, we are in big trouble.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra, 2, last bearing, 3, 5, 7, contact breaking up.
Don't go active. Don't go active. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go active. Don't do it. Do not fucking do it. Let me go past. Let me go past. 5 degrees left rudder.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing, 3, 0, 2.
Shit, it just went active. Fuck.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for
So close.
0.
If only I hadn't hesitated earlier. Shit, now we got trouble. 30 degrees left rudder. Full rise on the planes, full rise on ballast. We've got to go over it.
400 feet. Passing 300 feet.
Con, sonar, we are cavitating.
Don't break the surface. Got to go over it.
Passing 100 feet.
Full negative dive on the planes, negative pressure in the tanks. Take me back
Passing
down.
100 feet.
Turning on the weapon. 30 degrees left rudder. Level the
Passing
planes.
200 feet.
Turn us in. Negative pressure.
Con, sonar, no longer
No
cavitating.
longer cavitating. He's coming in. Shit, this is going to be tight. Take us down further. Shut up. Okay.
Con, knuckle formed.
I do not have much room here. Okay.
Con, knuckle formed.
Give me a knuckle. And give me another knuckle. Need another knuckle, please, as fast as you can.
Con,
Another weapon
knuckle
searching that way. Right, I need to keep on this current trajectory. Reload tube 1. Hold on to your hats, people. This is about to get interesting. Right, full rise on the planes, full rise on ballast. 30 degrees right rudder. Turn us in on the weapon. Lower off the planes,
Passing
10%.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
20%. Keep the turn, keep the
Passing
turn.
200 feet.
Level us off.
Passing 100 feet.
We're breaking the surface. Nothing I can do about it. Oh, we've lost a shitload of speed for that. Back down. Take us back down. Try and get our speed up again. Okay, good. 30 knots is back. 30 degrees left
Passing
rudder. Take us
100
back
feet.
down. Hopefully this other weapon doesn't find us.
Passing 200 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
Where's the weapon? Where's the weapon? Where's the weapon? Where's the weapon? There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, 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 okay. I think maybe the missions
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
for the mod are broken, perhaps. Perhaps.
Con, knuckle formed.
Got a knuckle. Buy us some time. A few precious seconds. Let's get shallow. We'll evade by going deep for the next one.
Passing 200 feet. Passing 100 feet.
Keep the nose down. At 50 feet. Give me some negative pressure so we don't break. There we go. There we go. And go on, give me a knuckle. Give me a knuckle. Can you give me a knuckle, game? Give me a knuckle. Give me a knuckle.
Con, knuckle formed.
Okay, we got a knuckle. Confuse the warhead. Which way is he turning? Left or right? Left. 30 degrees left rudder. Give us full drop on the planes. Drop the tanks. Full drop.
Passing 100 feet. Passing 200 feet. Passing 300.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Let's not hit the bottom, shall we? 30 degrees. Oh, this is a late turn. We gotta get very
Passing
shallow.
400 feet. Con, less than 50 feet below the keel. Con, knuckle formed. Passing 400 feet.
Oh shit. Okay. Let's turn
Con,
away from this
knuckle
one.
formed.
Good grief. Okay. Fucking hell. Knuckle, give me a knuckle. Give me another knuckle. Go on. I'll take one.
Con, knuckle formed.
Thank you, game. Let's keep it at full pelt. I don't know how much longer I can keep this thing the fucking run around. Oh god. Okay. Let's go deeper. Let's hug the bottom so that we have room to raise. Give me a knuckle. Got a good range on him.
Con, knuckle formed.
Thank you. Amazing grace. Fucking 1/3, please. Maneuvering.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Oh, I'm gonna sleep well tonight, or not at all. Oh shit! God, that was actually exhausting. Oh, God.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 030.
Oh, we've already sunk Sierra 2. Look, we're right next to Sierra 1. I want to go over and take
Come
a look.
right to 089. Helm aye.
Ah. A Romeo?
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5
Tango?
knots.
Oh yeah, look at this bastard. Tango class. Only can pull 16 knots, but look at that outfit. Look at that fucking arsenal there. Okay. And what's the other one? Romeo? This is an interesting one. An Echo? Wasn't an Echo class, doesn't have the bulbous nose. I'd guess a Romeo. No, foxtrot. So a foxtrot. Yeah, a foxtrot and a foxtrot and a tango. Very quiet submarine as well. I would have had no chance of finding them under different circumstances. I'm only lucky that their fucking medium frequency sonars were worse than mine.
Con, helm, steady course.
Their passive sonars are very good. Good grief. Oh, God. What's the transient you keep talking about? Right, I'm just going to fire a torpedo, right? So a launch transient is...
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Those few bubbles that appear when you fire a weapon. Let me just set this weapon's running to like far away to the point where it will run out of fuel. There we go. Right, yeah, basically a launch transient is that sort of load of bubbles that are let out, and similar to the same way that when you are cavitating you are easy to detect, a launch transient is a very short and snappy sort of sonar contact that can boost the target solution or give away your position. It's quite dangerous. Yeah, knuckles. Yeah, knuckles are the same thing. A same sort of... Well, I can't do a knuckle because I'm only doing 5 knots, but... yeah, that's the premise. Is it going to say weapons nearby? Yes, because I'm an idiot. Let me move away from this then.
Come left 2.
Bring me a
2.
head flank.
Make turns for 3,
Sever
0,
the connection to the weapon.
Maneuvering aye.
It will never find us in this storm as long as we turn away, but yeah. What's our inventory like now? We've got... we've got 4. We've got 5 spearfish left in storage, and we've got 3 in the vertical launch system for tube 5. We've also got 6 tigerfish in storage, 4 in the vertical launch, and 4 UGMs, 8 T-lambs, and 2 MOSS.
Con, helm, steady course.
Submarine simulators, like. Let's start using some of the tigerfishes. I'm going to reload tube... I'm going to leave tube 4 with an MOSS, but I'm going to reload a tigerfish in tube 1, or tube 3 even. They're going to leave spearfishes in tube 1. Let's get into our tigerfish supply. The tigerfish has a much larger warhead than the spearfish, but it's much slower. The tigerfish is what you would use to engage larger ships. And the spearfish is much... Say, for example, an aircraft carrier or a capital ship. The tigerfish will do the job nicely, and then the spearfish for everything else. I did just waste a good torpedo, but I'd like to think it was for... I just spent, like $600,000, maybe more, dollars of the taxpayers' money just for a brief educational gimmick. I think that's a brilliant way... a brilliant... money. Yeah, that one. Words. Good grief. I'm just going to tab out briefly. I just want to see how many people. Oh my god. 440 people. Where did you all come from? What? I thought...
Con, torpedo.
Why? Okay, fine.
Con,
Sure.
maneuvering, making turns for 30 knots.
Remember that the main mission is to kill an aircraft carrier. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Remember that one. 600k to make bubbles. The bubbles. Yeah, there's a school trip on the submarine. Exactly. Oh yeah. Let's get out of here. Leave combat. After action report. Both have been sunk. Not the mission objective. I know. Oh, instant new sonar contact. I'm only doing 5 knots. Is it still a storm? No, okay. I can't be dealing with all of these ASW patrols. It's not good, man. Not good. Okay. Actually, it's an English submarine, so it's not good, man. It's not good. Right. Oh, shit. Right. Fucking hell. 1st of December. Merry Christmas. And in 1984, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Comrade Captain, we have a new sonar contact bearing 14, or 1014, designated as Sierra 1. XO reports that our depth is at 50 feet, 50 feet, and our heading is bearing 81, that was 081. Speed is 5 knots. Local conditions are scattered with a gentle breeze. There is no surface duct and no thermal layer. Layer! Oh, fucking... Episode 8, The Last Mary Poppins, as she's now called. Right. 15 kiloyards will close to.
Sonar.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Silent running, bring us down to 300
Make
feet.
depth 300 feet. Dive 5.
Back in the bathtub.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 014. Designated Sierra 2.
Okay. Fabio, thank you very much, mate.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 074. Designated Sierra 3.
03. They've got 3 contacts. 3 fucking contacts to deal with shit. This is I tell you what's going to happen here. I'm going to it turns out there was no tankers and tenders in the fucking, by the Soviet coastline. It was all just it was a prank, bro. I'm gonna go back and the fucking commander of the commander on deck is gonna he's gonna dabs me or something. He's gonna be like, oh shit, Sierra 3 is like right fucking on top of us. Maybe I should do a TMA, oh fuck me, how close is he? Oh, look how strong those sonar lines are. Shit. These have got. Oh yeah, this is a submarine. Please be a bad submarine. Oh, it might actually be Please be civilian shipping. Please be civilian shipping. It's got to be. Oh no, it's gonna be a sub. It's not a Foxtrot, not a Romeo. What is it? Oh, please let it be civilian shipping. 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 Oh, come on. Yes, it's...
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified
How
as
close
merchant.
is it?
4.6 thousand yards. Thank God.
If that had been like, hello.
Con. Dive at 300
Hello.
feet. Dive
A
5.
cooler friend. You know what I mean? Fucking 4,000 yards. That's literally like in the highest order. Right, the rest of the submarines are pretty quiet. The only thing I know is that I've got an extremely high narrowband signature here. Or an extremely high band signature for this particular submarine. Could be biologic. Oh. Oh. My heart! I thought that was the Red October then. Don't be doing this to me, game. What? What are you? US fleet? No. A Dubner.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as merchant.
This could be our... Oh, shit. The Andazan has been identified as a hostile ship. Is it flying... That's a Polish ship. It's not hostile. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, shit. Don't do it, friend. Don't do it. Okay, we're going to fire a weapon then. We're going to fire it at the Andazan. Firing point procedures bearing 358. Range to enable 1,200 yards. Ship ready, tube ready. Fire tube 2.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Set weapon to search shallow. Enable the weapon.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Oh, it's going active on me. Andazan has active sonar. No, it doesn't. It can't be a... Oh, wait, no, the Andazan might. No, it doesn't. You can't be going active on me. It's clearly some kind of small trawler, but it's been marked as hostile, so we're going to sink it. It's red.
Con sonar lost contact.
Ooh.
Sierra 3, last bearing 0, 0, 2. Contact breaking up.
There ain't nobody alive on that fishing boat. It is literally just a fishing boat that we've sunk. I don't know whether I made the right call there, but it got marked as hostile, and so we sank it. Let's fire another weapon at the Dubner. Let's go for a tiger fish with this one. 9,500 yards, bearing 014. Those are our firing point procedures. Ship ready, tube ready, fire tube 3.
Shoot tube 3.
Tube 3 is
Aye,
away.
sir.
It was run weapon shallow. Turning on the Dubner.
Come left to 015. Helm aye.
Spearfish is much slower. Time to run is 25 minutes. I've got 25 minutes of time here. He's got to cover 12,000 yards. Sierra 1's closing in a big way. I just destroyed the whole Polish Navy. I don't think I do describe those as acceptable casualties. I believe our briefing said that we were weapons free on everything in this part of the thing. I mean, okay, that was a fishing boat, but it was a Soviet Union fishing boat, which means it is providing food to Soviet soldiers and sailors, civilians as well. But you know, what are you going to do? So yeah, that's not too bad.
Helm, steady course.
I really don't think this tiger fish is going to reach them in any decent amount. Hello, is that? They just fired a dipping sonar. Oh, this bear bomber is going to harass me to shit. I've just got to stay nice and quiet and hope that nothing fucking finds me. That trawler just hit the bottom right. We're going to need to fire a tiger fish here. Hopefully it doesn't hit the bottom. We're going to fire from the vertical launch system at the Dubner. Firing point procedures on the bearing of 009. Range to enable 14,900 yards. Ship ready, tube ready, fire tube 5.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
We've lost the wire, aye? Okay, not great, but not terrible. Vertical launch system is away, weapons coming to depth. We're not in much water anyway, so it'll probably find it no problem. You'll probably find that the spear... I mean, look how fast the spearfish runs compared to the tigerfish. It's going to overtake it shortly. Let's begin some reloads. Releasing ship from ultra quiet. Let's reload 3 tigerfish torpedoes and 3 spearfish and 1 tigerfish in the vertical launch. I believe those are my last 3 as well. Yeah, I've only got 2 left in the vertical launch after this. Here we go, here go the 2 weapons. As you can see how fast the spearfish is by comparison, but the tigerfish hits a lot harder. But we've got some tigerfish torpedoes left, so we might as well. Did I fire my decoy? I don't think I fired a decoy, did I? No, that's definitely a tigerfish I fired. This is definitely a tiger. I didn't fire a mobile submarine simulator, did I? This is a tigerfish I've shot. Weapons? Okay, I've still got 2. Alright, okay, they've clearly got the same 3D model. Okay.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
There's clearly some kind of ASB type ship, or ASW type ship coming this way. Let's try and identify Sierra 1 now. Just so we don't accidentally blow it up. Sierra 1, oh yeah, this is Soviet Navy. Let's go back. Oh no, let's go forward. Kashin, perhaps? And Iwo Jima. Try and say that with a less racist accent than I did. My bad. Right, yeah, Kashin.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
Launch transient. Okay, we're going to activate this weapon here. We're going to get it to run shallow. The Kashin's somewhere ahead of us.
Tube 2 ready.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 011.
Cashin's up here. We're going to track the Cashin down with the Tigerfish, as the Tigerfish doesn't really have the range. So he's dropped a decoy. Oh shit, here we go. We've got some return fire. We've got some return fire coming very shallow. Right down the bearing of myself. This is not good news. Depending on how quickly this weapon gets here, it's going to be... What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I've not got long to react to this. I have not got long to react to this at all.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Jesus. This shit's about to
Con,
get...
fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, weapon acquired. We can now sever the link to that weapon so we can speed up. Let's reload a mark, or a submarine simulator, basically. Let's go and hide behind
Come left to
this trawler here.
281. Help.
Bring us to a
Make
head
turns
flank.
for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
I'm literally going to just nestle myself just behind this trawler. I'm literally going to cubby up to it.
Making turns for 15 knots.
Give me some... Oh,
Make
no.
turn.
I want it at least...
Make turn. Make
Okay.
turns for 10.
Give me a head that.
Make
Yeah.
turns for
Give me a head that.
15 knots.
Give me a head that,
Maneuvering
please.
aye.
I'm literally going to cubby up to it. He's
Con,
going to... I'm going to be
maneuvering,
Big
making
Spoon,
turns for
and he's going to be
1.
Little Spoon.
Make turn.
I keep thinking Z's going to
Make
take me
turns
down. What
for
takes me down?
10
C.
knots.
C takes me
Maneuvering aye.
down.
Con, torpedo room, tube
Passing 300 feet.
Here it comes.
Con, less than 50 feet below the keel.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Con sonar lost
There
contact.
we go.
Sierra
Got the Cashin.
1. Last bearing 040. Contact.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots. Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering aye. Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering aye.
And now we just hide here. For the moment, anyway. Hopefully he didn't fire any more weapons. He's actually quite close to us, all things considering. I'm hoping that if this weapon finds us, it's going to suck up on the trawler here. If need be, I can really fucking hide. Don't see me. Don't see. I'm just part of this wreckage here. We're one in the same, me and him. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we've avoided the enemy salvo. The question is now, is the tiger, or is the spearfish going to reach the Dubner? Yes, it is. Oh my god, it's a big she's a big boy though. I ain't going to be able to sink her in one. This won't kill her.
Con sonar
Oh, it did
lost
kill her.
contact.
In a big
Sierra
way as
2.
well.
Last bearing 0.
Critical hit.
4. Contact breaking up.
Is the Dubner an oiler? What is the Dubner? Oh, well, it's not going to tell me, is it? Dubner, where are you? Dubner. 205. It's a big ship, whatever happens. I'm looting the fishing boat. I'm sort of spooning up to it. That's got to be an oiler. Look at how much oil's just shat out into the ocean. It's either an oiler or a decent-sized cargo ship. I'd probably say the latter, actually. I'd probably say it's just a decent cargo ship. Yeah, look, it's got these cargo cranes. Maybe this was the fleet we were after. It had an escort. Well, it's going under. Some kind of processing vessel, yeah. Jesus. Okay. So. Curious George. Okay. Well, he's going arse under. We can probably creep out from our hiding hole
Make
now.
turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con, maneuvering.
Up
Making
and
turns
away.
for 5 knots.
There we are. Right, give me a head flank.
Make turns for 30 knots. Maneuvering aye.
And that's-
Come right to
Come right.
004. Helm aye.
Excellent. Okay. Let's see what we can do about this. Jesus Christ.
Con,
Okay.
helm, steady course.
Well, we'll get out of here. I think. Not too bad. Not too shabby. What do you think of that? Was that good? Jesus. Obelisk's fucking whale fetish coming out in the open there. A fleet oiler with no escorts. I think it was a large cargo ship, and it had one military escort, which we soundly dispatched. Which was this bastard here, Cashin. You can see he turned his torpedoes to train on us. Bastard. Absolute bastard. There we go. Yeah, is the bomber around? I hate this thing. I hate that it exists. And I hate that they now harass me in the campaign. I don't like that. Oh, he's lining up. Are you lining up, friend? Looks like he's trying to level off.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 30 knots.
What? There's plant life in this game? What?
Con, less than 50.
Flooding in the...
What? 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 What just happened? Did I run aground? I don't think I ran aground. The depth didn't change. 1, 2... What? What? 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Hey? Did I just get like... What? I don't know. The ship... Abandoned ship. Sunk ship by collision. Oh, I did. I must have run aground. I've run aground in the past, and that was okay. I got fucked up. Oh my god. I got the bronze star. I got the bronze star for running aground. Oh shit. The Secretary of the Navy expresses his heartfelt congratulations. Oh shit. And takes great pleasure in awarding the Bronze Star Medal to Commander Quebec, commanding officer of the former HMS Turbulent S-87. Commander Quebec is cited for, well, it'd be the Great Britain Navy, the Great British Navy, the Royal Navy, that's the one. Commander Quebec is cited for extraordinary heroism in beaching his boat against actions of the actions against the enemy of the United States of America on the 1st of December 1984. His unwavering resolve and self-sacrificing devotion to duty in the face of death are worthy of the highest Emulation, good grief. Oh, I suppose the speed I hit the floor. Yeah, you make a good point. I thought I did get... Maybe I did get a 50-foot warning and I wasn't paying attention. In any case. NATO admits loss of nuclear submarine. A NATO spokesperson has confirmed Soviet claims that a US nuclear attack submarine has been lost in action. Although details are uncertain, the whole crew's being pretty tight-lipped in fear I'll come after them, sources close to the Pentagon say loss of life was minimal. Most members of the crew have already been safely recovered and are already ashore thanks to a determined rescue effort. The US Navy continues to assess the effectiveness of its submarine and naval operations. Crashing them into the... I can fucking evade torpedoes anyway. You give me a ocean floor that's 50 feet higher than I thought it was, and good night. Despite the risks of maintaining control in the Norwegian Sea and Atlantic remains a top priority. An undisclosed number of additional nuclear attack submarines have been dispatched to reinforce recent losses. I see. Oh, right, and that now lets me choose another submarine, so I can't take another one of those. I guess we'll have to take another British submarine then, eh? Oh, all years on Cookie Clicker preparing me for this day. Where's the Great British? There it is. Oh, God. Don't sail and text. That's right. Ugh. Okay. So, we've got the Swift ship. Oh, we can take another Trafalgar class. Do we want to take another Trafalgar? I think we should take another Trafalgar class. We've clearly got more than one. Ah, the HMS Triumph. Here we go. S93. We've been given another Trafalgar class submarine. That's fine. Quiet seas. NATO warships and submarines have taken up several new strategic positions, including some around the Soviet coast, in response to significantly reduced naval activity. Sources close to the Pentagon say that the war is taking a heavy toll on enemy... Oh dear. I don't know where that came from. Oh dear. Enemy naval operations and their supply lines continue to be heavily strained. Recent NATO gains at sea have decreased the number of warships needed to maintain control in several regions. Many vessels from the regions have rapidly been reassigned to escort duties to better protect convoys, carrying much needed arms, armour and men from the United States to the United Kingdom. So basically, despite losing a nuclear attack submarine, we completed our objective in damaging enemy supply lines, so you win some, you lose some kind of deal. So yeah, I guess so. Cool. We're getting put back on dispatch with a fresh boat. On the plus side, we don't need to rearm, because it's all done for us. In fact, we got back to the United Kingdom, had some rest and everything like that, and we're back in another fucking Trafalgar-class submarine just after lunch, apparently. 1400 hours, we get a new tactical situation report. Satellite recon has spotted an enemy landing force leaving Murmansk 4 hours ago, heading into the Norwegian Sea. Recent intel reports indicate that the enemy plans an amphibious landing at Andoya, sorry. Don't know where the accent came from. You must engage this force before the landing occurs. Intel further reports the landing force consists of several Rupua, or Rupucha. Someone told me that the CH was silent, so I've taken to calling them Rupuas. And Alligator-class transports with their escorts. Sink these amphibious landing ships, which are the Rapuas and the Alligators, and sink any escorting vessels if possible. We are weapons free on the designated targets. Oh shit, no, we do have to stock up. Cast off anchor. We've got to get there quickly. We're already 36 hours late. I bet this is where it's like, you failed. And I'm like, but please, boss. I'm going as fast as I can.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Dimitri. Get in there, boyo. Oh, shit. Right. Okay. I've never seen this before. This is nice. Reds ashore. Ahoy. A successful amphibious assault has been made on Andoya. Norway on Andoya, Norway by Soviet forces, opening yet another front as the enemy continues to gain ground. Immediate questions have been raised as to what should have been done to protect the coastal region of Norway from a sea-based assault. I love that the newspaper just roasts you. That's all it does, it just roasts your ass. It's unbelievable. Right, the loss of Andoya, Norway comes as a massive blow to NATO.
Yeah.
Nate the Great, cheers mate. Not intentional, but I'm a rapper, what can I say? As NATO continues to lose the initiative on multiple fronts. Whether an attempt to recapture Andoya will be initiated has not yet been commented on by either NATO spokesman or the Pentagon. Okay, with that all said and done, we've been going for about 2 hours and 20 minutes, and there's some stuff I need to do before I go to bed. We've got the nice, sad music there, so I'm going to chuck you out of my submarine and pass you on to someone else who's playing games at the moment. Yeah, Norway's gone. Norway's dead and buried. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed that little Cold Water snippet there. This game is so much more difficult now, and I like that. That's really good. That's really the direction it needed to take, because it was just too simple before. Now you're dancing on the edge of a knife. So, who can I pass you on to? Who's playing games? Armour 3. Gambit's playing Metro Last Light. We'll pass you on to Gambit. Mr. ZF Gambit. Alright, thanks very much for coming down, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't transfer us. Oh, Disco sub, we could do that. Yeah, alright. We could pass you on to Soviet, but he's got enough people, and you know how to make your way there. Alright, so thanks very much, and I will catch you next time. Probably be doing a little bit of LA Noire tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what comes up. Divinity Original Sin, that kind of thing. So yeah, take care. Salute. And goodbye. See you later. Take care, guys.